What's up guys, Bloodshed here, bringing you two Firebird builds for patch 2.4.3 season 9. The first setup is going to be a GR20 build that you can complete your season journey to get your 6 pieces. And so yeah, we'll cover that first, and then the second one will be just like a speed version of the build. In case you're new to my starter builds, like we only use 40 Paragon total. We use yellow gear to fill in all of our slots. We try to focus on things with crit and crit damage. It's super cheap to reroll items early on, so you want to look for things with a lot of main stat, a lot of crit damage. Firebird is one of the easier GR20 clears that there is in the game. Dealing fire damage with one of your skills causes the enemy to take 1000% weapon damage for 3 seconds. This is why I like using two-handers, because you're getting 1000% of that weapon damage, and it just really wrecks everything. It makes it super face roll. You can literally roll with whatever fire skills you want. I just put together a little package for you guys. So if you look at the build, it's pretty much based around us getting around. If you are having trouble surviving, you want to keep your safe passage up as much as possible. Black hole with the fire rune pretty much kills everything once they take the dot and die. Convergence is a low-cost spender, and it does a stacking damage increase. Magic weapon ignite. If you want more survivability, you can use deflection. I just like the ignite dot, the fire. Combustion with the Archon rune. Audacity is going to give you a 30% damage increase when you're really close. So it's great with Archon. You just sit on elites and destroy them. And even, disintegrate convergence, same kind of thing. If you're close to them, you'll kill them. That's it, man. This is pretty much it. It's a face roll starter build. Enjoy playing Firebird. It's one of the best sets in the game. Alright, so coming up next we have the Firebird Archon Wizard speed build. Now we are using 2 pieces of the Veer set, so you're going to have to pick those up along the way. But you only need 2 pieces, it's pretty easy. And just to kind of reiterate, we have both links down below in the description. So like the full nitty gritty, the Diablo fans links to both builds will be down below. Now to start off, this build's pretty fast and furious. I love the mobility of the build. What you want to do when you're farming torments is you want to hunt for elite packs anyway. So with this build in particular, we are using the Aether Walker. So with the Aether Walker, we're able to move freely. With the 2-piece Veer set, what it does is it gives Archon the effect of every rune. So you get the teleport rune. The teleport rune we used to have back in season 6. You get that, so whether you're an Archon or not an Archon, you're going to be porting around looking for elite packs, looking for pylons, because we are going to be wearing Nemesis bracers. As you can see, I put a lot of effort for cooldown reduction. We're using Gogaku Swiftness. We're putting cooldown reduction on every single piece of gear we can get until about the 60 plus mark. In the video, I'm at 59% cooldown reduction. On top of that, we're using Engiam in the cube. Just for maximum CDR, we just want to be able to port around, pop Archon as soon as possible. Now, as you're starting to gear in Season 9, it's not going to be as bad if you don't have the 60% right off the bat, because we also are using the Swami. So the bonuses from Archon now last 20 seconds after Archon expires. So you're going to have that toughness, that damage with your regular form, I guess you would say, until you get Archon back. So we're going to be casting Arcane Torrent Flame Ward just to stay alive, just to keep us up as much as possible, and then you should be back on Archon either instantly or within like 5 seconds. When you're in Archon, you're pretty invulnerable. You want to use Disintegration Wave and Fire Blast together to pretty much destroy everything possible in the area. I have a Traveler's Pledge here in the video. I just didn't have a really good Hellfire Amulet to use, so you want to use the Hellfire Amulet. For another passive, I probably would go with Unstable Anomaly, just for an extra cheat death passive. We don't want to lose our stacks. We don't want to die. If you're dying, you're not being efficient farming and all that stuff, right? You can mix around Familiar Spark Flint. You can mix around Storm Armor Scramble if you like. This is just my favorite kind of setup for the speed build. Magic Weapon, you can use Ignite if you choose to do so. You can use Deflection for more survivability. I just went with Force Weapon. I just want to deal upfront damage and move on, right? Just blast and go, blast and go. Yeah, here's the cube down here. Ring of Royal Grandeur to tie the 2 sets together. Swami and Engiam. For legendary gems, I like Boon of the Hoarder, Bane of the Trap, and Gogok. White Gem in the helmet, Topaz for your gear. Big shout out to my patrons out there. Thank you so much for supporting me and my content. Today we're going to thank Lawrence, thank you for supporting and being a bro forever and ever. At the end of the month, we're going to do a Patreon exclusive podcast. If you guys want in on that, the link to Patreon is down below. You can always catch me live streaming at twitch.tv/bloodshed. We do a lot of build testing live on stream and get a lot of input from the viewers and things like that. Social media, Twitter, everything's down below. Links down below. It's all there, I promise. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be all for me today for the second time. This is the Bloodshed, and I'm out of here. Peace.